Hi, this is Mati Fuller. I use tarot, numbers, and chakras to help you understand your relationships better. So this is the weekly reading for Cancer from March 23 to 29. Keep in mind this is a general reading. If it resonates, that's awesome. If it doesn't, this reading is not for you. So let's find out what's going on in Cancer's relationships for the week of March 23 to 29, soulmate and twin flame connection for Cancer. So the first question is where you're at with each other. Okay. Your partner has the Four of Wands. They were looking at the relationship as something very important to them, something that's has potential for becoming a marriage or a very serious connection. And they have the Nine of Cups. They have so many wishes and wants for this relationship. They're imagining the best things ever. And when you add up those two numbers, you get 4 plus 9. 4 plus 9 is 13, which has to do with the Death card, transformation, end of the old, beginning of something new. So there's a feeling that even though your partner has a really positive attitude about the relationship, it's almost desperate, you know, with all the wishes and wants. I mean, if the relationship was so great right now that they could just propose to you, they wouldn't have to have all these wishes and wants for the future. So there's a certain feeling of insecurity between these two cards that, you know, I'll do my best to imagine the best and to have the best positive attitude ever. But there's an underlying feeling that the relationship may not be as solid as what they think it is. It could go through a huge transformation with an ending and a new beginning. They also have the Knight of Wands. They want to do something that they feel passionate about, and they have the Judgment card. There's a part of them that's judging you. You know, even though they had high hopes for the relationship and they were hoping and wishing and wanting all kinds of good things for it, there's also the Judgment card shows that they're focusing also on things that they don't like about the relationship or that they don't like about you. That is what creates the insecurity in the relationship and this death energy that is going on. So when we add up these two numbers, we get 20 plus 1 for the Court card. That's 21. That's the World card. The World is also the end of a cycle. There's a feeling that your partner has that this relationship is coming to an end of a cycle, and they are feeling a lot of insecurity about it. And they're wishing and wanting and imagining the best outcome ever. But it's only because they can feel the insecurity of what is happening right now. So let's look at what's happening. You've got the Five of Wands. Five of Wands, that's a battle that nobody can win. You're just bickering, frustrated, angry, expressing your frustration. You really want a new beginning with this person. You've got the Ace of Wands. You're still attracted to them. The Wands has to do with second chakra, which has to do with relationships. So we're talking relationship for sure. And if we add up these numbers, you get 5 plus 1, which is the Lover's card, 6. So there's fighting going on in the relationship. You want a new beginning with your partner, but you're not willing to give up the fight. You're not willing to stop expressing your frustration and to criticize them and to jump on them. And you also have the Three of Swords, which is heartbreak, and the Hierophant, which is a 5. 5 plus 3 is 8. So it has to do with you empowering yourself by standing up for your values in the relationship, even though it could lead to heartbreak. It's like your values are important enough that you're willing to risk the relationship for these values. So there's a lot of 5 energy going on here. You got the Five of Wands where you're fighting, and you got the 5, which is the Hierophant. 5 is an unstable frequency. You can't really tell where it's going. And the Hierophant is not flexible either. So it's very easy to create conflict when you're running Hierophant energy. So what I'm seeing here is that your partner thought that this relationship had such great potential and they were imagining the very best outcome. But then they're running into this, fighting, battling, bickering, Hierophant, saying, this is my value, you better accept it or else. And they're feeling criticized. And they have to learn to forgive if this relationship is going to survive. So, you guys have issues. Okay, let's find out how you feel about each other. I mean, everybody has issues, more or less. And right now, the Hierophant is a huge thing. There's always clashing of values in so many relationships right now. You know, it's almost like we're not just dealing with traditional values anymore. We're dealing with everybody's personal values, the way they want to live their life. And they want to find a partner that can kind of see eye to eye when it comes to values. Those are important. And that's what's coming up between people right now. So let's find out how you feel about each other. How does partner feel about Cancer? How does Cancer feel about partner? Okay, your partner can definitely feel that there's change coming. Change, the Wheel of Fortune, is also a 10, which has to do with the end of a cycle and a new beginning. So there's definitely a change coming in the relationship that they're not sure if they like. They have the King of Pentacles. They want to feel safe in the relationship. Pentacles has to do with survival issues and feeling safe and money and that kind of stuff. And they definitely don't feel really safe in the relationship right now. And they have lots of new ideas. But the change card is scaring them at the moment. So let's add up those numbers. You got 10 plus 1 plus 1. That's 12. That's hangman energy. So your partner can't see where this is going. They have to just surrender and wait and see. And, you know, as they're hanging there and they can't move forward and they can't go back and they can't split up with you and they can't leave you behind, transformation happens in that kind of not knowing and not being able to move state. There's a reason why there's a hangman in the Fool's journey. You have the Empress. You're being very creative. You've got lots of good ideas. You're very nurturing. Cancers are often very nurturing. You want to nurture the relationship. You can see that things aren't going too well, but the Temperance angel is saying, be patient. This can all blow over. Just go with the flow and see how it evolves. So you have a much more positive attitude right now than your partner does. If we add up your numbers, you get 3 plus 14, that's 17, plus 8, that's 25. So if we add up 2 and 5, that becomes 7, which is the Chariot. You want to move forward. You want to follow your goals. You want to do what you want to do. And in numerology, 7 also has to do with lack of faith. So it's possible that you're not totally trusting the relationship right now because your partner is going through some stuff. And maybe that's why you want to focus more on your goals than on the relationship. So let's see how this is actually affecting the relationship. Seven in numerology can be either connection to source and a very spiritual number, meditation, connection, that kind of thing, or it could be the lack of that, which is abandonment issues and lack of trust. So whether you're running the positive of 7 or the negative of 7, only you can tell. You could be going through some doubts right now. So, where is this relationship going? Okay, your partner has the 2 of Pentacles. They want to be busy, and they have the World card. They want to relate to the world. They want to bring their business to the world. They want to make money from the world. And if you add up those 2 numbers, you get 21 plus 2, that's 23. 2 and 3 is 5, so they have Hierophant issues too. They have values that they want honored from you. So you're basically clashing with values right now. And you have the Fool. You want to be a fool. You want to walk your path. You want to do your thing. You don't want to ask permission from the relationship. You want more freedom. You want less responsibility. And you have the Four of Cups, which is grumpy and not appreciating the love that is offered to you right now. Right now, you're more focused on just having your freedom and doing what you want to do. So your partner is focused on business and you're focused on your personal freedom and walking your path. The energy between the two of you. Oh, if we add up those numbers, you get 0 for the Fool and 4 for the Four of Cups. 4 in numerology is a stagnant number. It means that the energy has kind of come to a stagnation point where things are not really flowing. It's like stuck, solid, like a chair with 4 legs. It's solid. It's not going to tip over. It's very stable, but it's not exciting. It's not flowing. You're just in a place where you feel stuffy. You feel almost suffocated in the relationship, and you have to have more freedom. You have to become the Fool for a while and allow yourself the freedom to just walk your path. You crave it. The energy between the two of you is Ace of Cups. You want a new beginning in love with each other, and you have the Emperor too. So there's a power tripping going on where you both want to be in charge. If you add up those two numbers, you get 4 + 1 is 5. Again, you're dealing with Hierophant energy. It's all about values. What's important to you? What's important to them? How important is it? Are you willing to compromise? Or are you on the same page or not on the same page? Are you close or are you far apart? Those are the kind of issues that you're going to be dealing with this week. And who knows what will happen. All right, we'll find out next week. So that was the reading for Cancer. I hope you like it. Please put your thumbs up and subscribe and share it with your friends. And thank you for listening. Bye.